everyone, welcome to another video. Now let's find the value of this nested expression we have on the board. Now we have radical 6 plus 5, radical 6 plus 5, radical 6 plus 5, and like that. So we have a nested expression that is repeated, the same expression, okay, the same expression is embedded within the given expression. So that's why it is nested. We can also have different expression embedded within a given word expression. But in this case, we have the same expression embedded within the what? The given expression. All right, so the first thing to do in order for us to obtain the value of this expression is to choose a letter from the alphabet, to represent the expression. All right, so what I will do first is to choose a letter. So I can say let A equals to radical 6 plus 5, radical 6 plus 5, radical 6 plus 5, okay, like that. All right, now when we look at the expression on the right hand side, we can see that now the same expression, that is the same given expression which we represent with letter A. We can also see it on the right hand side. That is when we look at from radical 6 plus 5 like that, it continues to infinity. All right, so which means I'm going to replace this by letter A so that the new we are going to have A to be equals to square root of 6 plus 5A. Okay, so the next thing to do is to what? Is to square both sides. So let's square, that is squaring both sides, squaring both sides. So by squaring both sides, this will be A squared, and then we have square of 6 plus 5A. Okay, 6 plus 5A. So in this case, this will be A squared equals to 6 plus 5A. Now we can rearrange this so that we can have a what? A quadratic equation. So let's rearrange this. This becomes A squared minus 5A then minus 6 equals to 0. All right, so we have A squared minus 5A minus 6 equals to 0. So then we can then write this in factored form and then solve for the value of A. But one thing is key here, the value of this expression must be positive. So we must have a positive solution for, of course, for this question, okay? It must be positive. So if you are now, if you get a negative value, then it has to be rejected. So in this case, this would be A squared minus, this will be 6A plus 1A minus 6 equals to 0. So that when we divide A squared by A, we get A. Negative 6A divided by A, that will be minus 6. Then plus 1 into A minus 6 equals to 0. So we bring out the common factor, which is A negative 6. Then we have A plus 1. That is equals to 0. So here we have a zero product rule, identity in this case. So which means we are going to set each of these equals to 0. All right, so we have the first one, A minus 6 equals to 0. Then we also have A plus 1 equals to 0. So for A minus 6, when we solve for the value of A, the value of A will be 6. Okay, so which means this is what? This is the answer to the question, because when we look at when we solve for A in this case, A will be equals to minus 1, and this will be rejected. So that means the value of this nested expression, which is when we have one or more similar expression embedded within the given expression, okay, is 6. And like I said, we can also have different expression embedded within the given expression. So, and that's in the case of nested expression or nested expression. So the value of A is 6. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.